So we'll start the session. So hello, hi, namaskar. I'm Prashil Badwaik. I'm a chemical engineering graduate from VNIT, and right now I'm helping students of chemical engineering for CRE. I'm uploading these videos on YouTube for those who are unable to watch this session live. And if you have any doubts about the session, you can comment there, and I'll ready to reply there. Okay. So we'll start the today's session. So we were on completing the heterogeneous CRE, right? And we found that there were seven step total for a reaction to occur when there is involvement of catalyst, right? Suppose you are having a catalyst and it has a pores. Okay, so it has pores here. Now, what is happening? Whenever a reactant reaches to the surface of catalyst, okay, so in order to reach that reactant to the surface of catalyst, and then reaction will happen, and after reaction you will be having product. Okay, so these are the seven steps which are involved. Okay, so this type of question may ask in your semester exams. Okay, where they ask what are seven steps are there, and you need to explain that. Okay, and even you need to draw the diagram for them same. So I'll just explain in brief. So whenever a reactant uh, is adsorbing on surface, and for the reaction to occur, first there will be external diffusion, right? See, this is what reactant molecules are reaching on the surface. That means everything is on external portion. Okay, so here it is external diffusion I'm writing. Then, so this step 1, reactant A reaching on surface of catalyst, that is your step 1 external diffusion. As soon as it falls on the surface, it will try to diffuse inside the catalyst. So we have studied this phenomena that is called as internal pore diffusion, right? We have completed heterogeneous theory on this only. So that is internal pore diffusion, how it is moving inside the catalyst for the reaction to occur. And then these are the pores. Suppose this is one of the pore of catalyst. So here this reactant molecule will go inside this catalyst, right? So what is next step then? This reactant molecule will adsorb on the surface of catalyst inside the pore. So it will adsorb here, everywhere it is A. So this is called as adsorption. Then next step will be, after adsorption there will be reaction. Similar to reaction, suppose A is your reactant that is giving you B using a catalyst. So when there will be a reaction, there will be formation of B. So B will be produced. B will be here, B will be here, B will be here, right? Next step is desorption. Desorption of what? Unreacted A plus product B, right? Then it will try to diffuse and it will come out of this pore. So there will be reverse internal pore diffusion and reverse external pore diffusion. Okay, or you can say reverse external diffusion. Reverse external diffusion. So these are the seven steps, out of which you can see four are the important one, and 5, 6, and 7 are just reverse of what happened earlier. Okay, so are you guys clear with this? Please raise your hand so that I can get. Okay, so from this reaction we have covered our pore diffusion, surface reaction. Now I am mostly focusing on this three process. One is adsorption, surface reaction, and desorption. Okay, suppose I am taking these three processes. Okay, and I am writing adsorption, reaction is S, and there is desorption. So these are three steps. Suppose I want high rate, okay, high flow rate. Suppose reaction rate you can consider here. 10 molecules are coming. Out of 10 molecules, only 5 molecules are reacting. Okay, and in desorption there is capacity to remove 10 molecules. Okay, so can you please tell me, at a steady state, what will be your critical step, you can say here, on which everything will depend? Critical step.
Surface reaction, sir.
Why it is also called as rate determining? Please explain that.
Sir, because it is the controlling step, no, sir.
Controlling step, right? Because here 10 molecules are coming, but out of 10 only 5 are reacting. So every step which is after this reaction, right, that will depend on this. अगर 5 ही react हो रहे वहां पे, 10 आ रहे और 5 ही react हो रहे, तो 5 तो वैसे ही रहेंगे, तो 5 will be accumulating, and then 5 will be your that are reacting, that will be your critical one, or you can say determining, because out of all molecule only 5 are reacting. Then suppose even this step has a capacity to dissolve 10 molecules, but 5 only are reacting, so here it is 5 only, because next step will depend on previous one. And I explained this in determining step, where we compared mass transfer and reaction, and what we want, steady state. So everywhere it should be 5 5 5. Okay, so these are the steps. Then suppose I'm considering adsorption. This will be the very important portion when I'm talking about gate. Okay, you consider adsorption, second is reaction, and third one is desorption. For those who are new, I'll expect to consider this. Here suppose I am having A giving me back B by using K1, and this is K2. So this is reversible reaction where I'm getting B from A, and then reverse reaction is getting A from B. So what is rate of consumption of A?
K1 Ca minus K2 Cb.
Okay, minus K2Cb. Okay, so here you can see I have explained in homogeneous CRE only. What was that? Suppose if I'm writing for consumption of A, and if there is consumption, then it is positive. See, I'm writing for consumption of A, and consumption is there in this direction. Okay, so K1 into Ca. Then I'm writing for consumption, and in backward direction, what is happening? Production of B. So that will be minus of constant into reactant. Here it is reactant in backward step. Here reactant is A in forward step. So I hope you are clear with this. I will not repeat this. Okay. So similarly, suppose I am saying there is adsorption. So you are having A plus catalyst. Okay, you can say catalyst. There is adsorption on the surface of catalyst using this reaction. This is your forward reaction. This is your backward reaction. KD, or you can write Ka for adsorption, D for desorption will write, and K adsorption negative. So can you please tell me what will be my rate of, in this case I am writing rate of adsorption. Rate of adsorption. So in which direction adsorption is taking place? Anyone?
Left
Actual
to right.
adsorption in left to right, right? So it is in left to right. So you write for R adsorption, and R adsorption means formation of this product I'm writing. Okay, please consider that formation of AS. So can you write what will be formation of AS? Plus is for formation, that will be, since it is reversible reaction, you will be having two quantities. So for forward reaction you will be having Ka, then CaCS, and for backward reaction what is K minus A into CaS. Is it correct? Anybody having any problem finding this?
No, sir.
Right. So here you can see this. I'm just comparing from what we studied in homogeneous. Okay, so if you are facing difficulties, please revise that only. So this is what rate of desorption. Okay, rate of desorption means formation of this. So whenever I'm writing formation of AS, so whenever there is formation of AS, that will be positive. So formation of AS is there in forward direction. So this one will be positive. CS minus backward reaction, that is K minus of A and CAS, right? So this will be my rate of adsorption first. Okay. Now I'm explaining you reaction. This is your catalyst. I hope you would have studied this in your 12th class that catalyst has active sites on its surface, right? So this is active site, active site. All are these are active sites. So whenever reactant is coming, suppose this is your reactant, it will adsorb on its active site. So here R, R, R. Okay. So this is your actual phenomena what is happening on surface of catalyst. Suppose I'm writing this as surface as S. So you can write any symbol for these sites. Okay. So active site is AS. I am representing this by S. So whenever I'm writing S, that is your active site. Whenever I'm writing A, that is your reactant. Reactant. Okay. Based on this reaction, you could see here. Right. Then, so this was done. So on surface of catalyst, there is adsorption and this is given by this. Okay. So what you got here is this is your rate of adsorption. I am just changing what symbols. Okay. In case of suppose if your reactant is gaseous, then what this Ca will be instead of Ca? Can I write partial pressure of A if I am having reactant which is in gaseous state?
Yes, sir.
Right. So I can write it alternatively. Suppose if there is gaseous reactant, I will go for Pa. If there is liquid state or fluid reactant, fluid means you could say liquid only, so that will be Ca. I am writing. Okay. And concentration of vacant side I am writing as Cs. So Cs is I'm writing C suffix V. So you can see here C suffix V is concentration of vacant site. So these are the sites on surface of catalyst. And CAS is basically it is a adsorb one. So obviously that will be either solid or it may be liquid. Okay. So I'm writing it as it is. So what will be my rate of adsorption based on this convention when I'm having liquid reactant? Just symbol will change, everything will be as it is. So rate of adsorption is equals to Ka will be as it is because that is rate constant. Instead of C, yes, I'll change CV. Ca will be as it is. CV minus K minus A. CAS. Is it correct? For A is liquid. For A, if it is gaseous, then rate of adsorption will be PaCa. No, that is not. This will be as it is. Ka, then Pa, Cv minus K minus A and CAS, right? Getting this rate of adsorption. Don't confuse between Ka and K minus A. K minus A is telling you backward reaction and this K is telling you forward reaction. These are rate
So
constant.
there should be PA by RT, no?
Where? Yes,
In
that
place of
will be fine. Instead of this, you can write Pa by RT. But I'm just considering that is it is a concentration of that just to represent. We just want rate to be a function of some quantities. So basically, if I'm writing this proportionality sign, so RT will be cancelled out. Okay, you will come to know later on, right? So it should be Pa by RT, but I'm representing it is a concentration of A, and just to represent gas, I'm writing this Pa. Getting?
yes, sir.
Okay. So this is what about rate of adsorption. You can write it in other term, that is rate of adsorption. Just you take out this Ka as common. So you will be having Ka common Pa Cv minus K minus A divided by Ka CAS, right? And I am defining one constant, that is your K adsorption overall is equals to Ka divided by K minus A. Just you replace this. This is another way to write down this. So rate of adsorption will be Ka PaCV minus 1 upon Ka CAS. Right? Any difficulty up to this? So this is what I'm explaining to have knowledge of this, how I'm getting the shortcuts from question. If I'm solving gate point of view, so I'll tell you a shortcut method. So at that time you should be aware ki this is how I have calculated. Otherwise, if you don't know the steps, even fine, just to know what should be your approach, like how I got that equation, right? So this is your rate of adsorption. No need to remember this because this might change. Suppose if there is A plus B giving you C, so in this case, you are having two reactants, so that might change. So this is just a sample example, you can say. Okay. So are you guys up to here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm writing next is surface reaction. Right. So what happened in adsorption? You have a reactant A that was adsorbing on this catalyst surface vacant side, and it was giving you AS, right? AS is your complex, that is adsorb complex. Now A dot S is giving you B dot S, right? Because ultimate your reaction is A giving you B using catalyst, right? So this is just I'm breaking your reaction into three steps. One is adsorption, reaction, and desorption. So you know adsorption how it has happened. Now AS will giving you BS. This is also reversible reaction. Here K surface I'm writing S surface reaction and K minus S. Can you guys write similar equation to adsorption for surface reaction? Minus of Ra, that is consumption of A, and here I should write this based on surface. So I'll be having what is consumption of A based on this reaction only. Consider this, not this. Consumption of A is in left to right. So what you wrote earlier in case of adsorption, similarly you need to write for this.
KCS minus K minus CBS.
Right. So I'm writing different. It is same, just I'm dividing into. So rate of forward reaction is K as CAS. Rate of backward reaction is K minus S CAS. Okay, and I told you whenever I'm moving forward direction and if reaction is also moving in that, then it is positive. So we'll be having KS CAS minus K minus S CAS. Just take out this as a common. So it should be CBS. CBS. Please take out that as a common. So you'll be having KS CAS minus CBS. Can I write directly this? And this KS is equals to KA. No, KS divided by K minus S. Right? See, just I'm repeating whatever I did for adsorption to the surface reaction. So this is how you will be having practice, and at the end you don't need to write even equation. You can directly say this is my equation. Right? Equation 2 for surface reaction. Any difficulty should I write for desorption? Should I move? Please raise your hand so that I can get an indication.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this option will be, I have written, this is B dot S. It is dissolving into B plus your vacant site. Is it correct? Third step, right? Desorption. You know adsorption, A plus S gives AS. Then AS giving you BS, that is your surface reaction. And third one is B dot S is giving you BS, B plus S. Right? So please write the rate for this reaction. K, you can write desorption KD plus KD minus KD. So we'll be having rate of desorption as desorption is happening in this direction, right? Left to right. So I will be having, and I'm writing for desorption only. Please write this equation. I'll back in a minute. So what will be answer here? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Audible.
What is desorption here? What is rate?
KDCBS minus K minus D CBCS.
K minus D CB into C
Yes.
instead of, okay, CV I'll write, right? I told you I'm writing for vacant site CV. Okay. It's okay. You can write CS, but I'm representing just as a CV. CV is a concentration of vacant site. Okay. Concentration of vacant site. Just as a convention you can say, otherwise your answer is correct. Okay, now you convert into this term similarly what we did. So your RD will be equal to, I'm directly writing equation, that will be KD CB will be here minus CV divided by KD, right? And I am having KD is equals to KD K minus D, right? This is what for desorption. Now, whenever I'm saying saying here the reaction is there, surface reaction. Surface reaction could be of many type. Okay, so this is how we are preparing for the gate questions. Okay, so if there is surface reaction, there are various kinetics or there are various method by which reaction is happening. Okay, suppose if I'm telling you A dot S is giving you B dot S, this is one type. There might be condition जहाँ पे क्या होगा, these are your active sites, active site, active site, all active site, right? So in this case, what is case here? How can I represent this? A, A is your reactant which is adsorbing. A plus S. It is giving you A, yes, yes. One S is also remain, right? So this kind of mechanism also there. Any kind, okay? So you can write whatever mechanism you are possible, and that mechanism will be given. So I am writing the mechanisms which are more frequent and that are occurring in surface reaction. Okay, so first you write simple is a single side mechanism. Single side. So single side is similar to what we derived. Your AS is giving you BS. AS is giving you BS. That means you are having A as a reactant, you are having vacant site. It is adsorbing on this vacant site and you will be having AS. And that's AS is giving you BS during surface reaction. Second is dual side mechanism. Dual side mechanism. Dual side mechanism. यहाँ पे क्या होगा? You will be having AS plus S. It is giving you BS plus S. How can I represent it? This is your vacant side. Here A is coming. It is adsorbing. Okay. And you will be having extra side here. Then is AS is giving you BS using or by following the kinetics, and it will because of reaction it will give you BS. So what will be after reaction? This is B, this is your vacant side, and there will be this side, right? So this is what this reaction means. So you can compare how pictorial we can represent. Dual side may there will be another mechanism. Suppose if you are having A dot S plus B dot S is giving you P dot S plus S. Third kind. This could be of any kind. So here you are having surface, right? Here A reactant is coming, B reactant is coming. That is adsorbing. And after reaction you will get what you will get? A plus B is reacting to form P. So this is P and this is vacant side. This will be adsorbed and one vacant side will be there. So one side will be there as it is and that will be a vacant one. Okay. Then fourth one might be so we have considered more than one reactant. Now we'll consider more than one product. Suppose A dot S plus B dot S is giving you P dot S plus Q dot S. This could be of type you write reversible. Okay. So how can I represent here? A plus B both are adsorbing. Then you are getting P and this is Q, right? This could be reaction. Lastly, I'm writing one that has been given a name. So that is important, you could say. So here you can see whatever I have written here, everywhere I just wrote type of reaction directly, right? AS plus BS giving you PS plus QS. This is fifth, which I am writing. They will not mention you what is your reaction happening. They will directly say Eley-Radial mechanism. The reaction is happening by Eley-Radial mechanism. Please find out my rate. So you need to aware what is Eley-Radial mechanism. Okay. So please remember this one only. I am writing Eley-Radial mechanism. So okay. Eley-Radial mechanism में क्या होता है? You are having a gaseous reactant. Gaseous reactant. I'm writing it as a B just to differentiate among others. B is your gaseous reactant. Gaseous reactant. Okay. So there will be adsorb side A. This is your A and this is your vacant side. So this adsorption has been taken place already. So right, adsorption is there already. This B is a gaseous molecule. It is breaking this bond. This B is molecule breaking your adsorption which was already there. Okay, and you will get C of A. So I am writing first this A dot S was already there, plus B, that is your gaseous one, and it is giving you CS. So how can I draw it pictorially? This, what I'm getting as a product, C adds up on this side. Is it clear? Tuja, Shreyash, Chetan. Okay. So this is what Eley-Riddle mechanism is. Okay. So they directly tell you Eley-Riddle mechanism is happening. So you need to remember this. Okay. Now we have written rates for everywhere. So similar to what we wrote here for surface reaction, this you should write for other mechanisms. Okay. I just consider one mechanism where your AS was giving you BS. Now, similar to this, you can write others also. Okay, I'm not writing here, but you should write, or you just at least try once. Okay, then we'll solve one question as it is. Okay, and after that, we will be following a shortcut method. Okay, so first question I'm following is for practice. Okay, and suppose if you are solving the same in gate exam, that will not be preferable because that will take a lot of time to solve the question. Now you know your reaction is like this. A is giving you B by using a catalyst having vacant site. So how can you break here? In 3 steps. First is your adsorption, then reaction and desorption. Adsorption is A plus S is giving you A dot S, then AS is giving you B dot S, and BS is dissolving to get B plus S, right? And you have written the equations. So at steady state, what is my condition? Rate of all steps should be same. Then only there will be no accumulation. And if there is no accumulation, I will be having steady state, right? So this I explained you while explaining equilibrium and steady state. Then now suppose, as I told you earlier, if one of the reaction is lowest, that will be your rate determining, and other two reaction will be, this is what I can say, this reaction is very fast. Okay, so these two reactions are faster, I'm writing, or instantaneous you can write, so that you can not even measure the rate. Instantaneous, this is also instantaneous. Okay, so you know the one which is rate determining, that is a slowest step, and that will be appear in your rate equation. See, so here I told you surface reaction is rate determining. There might be cases jahan pe your adsorption may be rate determining. Then sometimes your desorption may be your rate determining. Or what could be next combination? Out of these three, two could be rate determining. So it will be given based on your condition. Okay. Then suppose if I'm telling you, suppose I'm taking case 1, adsorption is rate determining. Adsorption is rate determining. You have the equation for adsorption, you have equation for reaction, you have equation for desorption. So what will happen? This will be a slowest step, other will be very fast. That's why that rate will be instantaneous and you cannot measure. So you can write as rate of adsorption is equal to 0, and rate of, wait. The one which is faster that you cannot measure, and that's why you are writing the one which is faster at 0. So here your adsorption is rate determining. That's why other two reaction is faster, and other two reaction means reaction, and your desorption will be faster and their rates will be 0. So you just equate surface reaction is equal to 0 and desorption is equal to 0. What a equation we got earlier in that only. So your rate of adsorption is equals to, I'm writing in Ka Pa Cv minus Cas divided by Ka. Please check if there is any mistake. Okay. Second will be your rate of reaction, that is Rs as Kas, there will be Cas minus Cbs divided by Ks, and then Rd is equals to desorption Kd Cbs minus Pb Cv divided by Kd. Right? If it is correct, please tell me. So I'm writing this as a rate determining. So in order to that, I'll consider this as a faster one and equate it to 0. So from this you get what? CAS. CAS you get here, and then substitute in equation 1 because we want adsorption to be there. So rate of adsorption will be Ka here PV Pa Cv minus, you need to substitute value here, and this is Ka. This might be a, what can I say, a lengthy step, but you need to be careful while writing, and you have to write this because you should know how we derived the equation. So have you equated this with 0 and got CAS and CBS? What is CAS? CBS divided by KS, and what is CBS from this? That will be PB CV divided by KD, right? You just write this CBS here. We'll be having CAS as PB CV divided by KS, and this will be your KD. Is it correct? Right? Can you guys substitute here in this equation 1, this equation which we got from equation 1? Okay, so what is the equation that you are getting? Rate of adsorption is Ka PACV divide okay minus 1. This CAS is PB CV KS, and this is KD. And you may see here everywhere I'm writing or mentioning in terms of this K, right? That is the ratio of, suppose I'm writing KD, that means it is a ratio of KD divided by K minus D, right? So everything I'm writing in terms of ratio. Sorry. Okay. Now we need to balance very important thing, that is side balance. Please write the one you mention it as X. We'll come to know about we'll be needing this equation in next step. So please write side balance. Side balance. So I told you this is your catalyst, and on the surface of catalyst there are sides. So now suppose you have reactant A that is adsorbing here, okay, and then you are having product B that has adsorbed here. So reaction is AS is giving you BS, kind of this. So can I write total site? Total site is equals to sum of vacant site plus sum of adsorbed site. Adsorbed site, right? And I'm writing adsorbed site, then it is CV plus CA adsorb plus CB adsorb is equal to total sites for this reaction. Equation Y. Total site balance. Total site is equal to vacant site plus adsorbed site. Getting? Shreyas, Kaushik, Sai Kiran, Chetan. Okay. Now, what I am doing is I'll substitute value of CAS, CBS here. Can you guys substitute and take out CV as a common? So you'll be having CT in terms of CV and everything will be inside bracket. Kaushik, please tell me what is my equation. After substituting CAS and CBS, you know CAS and CBS.
PB into CV by
What? P,
like CV plus CV into PB by KS KD.
wait, let me check.
Like I'm saying for CBS.
So it should be division, right? If you are taking CV as a common.
Yes, sir.
So right, so okay, so CV you are taking on this side, so you will be having CV you are taking common, so you'll be having first, right, 1 plus PB divided by KD KS plus PB divided by KD. Is this correct?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now please substitute this here because you are having this X equation where you will get CV here, CV here. Now please take out CV common and substitute this CV there in terms of CT divided by whole thing. Getting what I told?
Yes, sir.
Right? So you will be having one equation that is rate of adsorption is equals to so CVA is common, so you will be having equation as it is as what is E, this is your KA. So equation will be as it is, just you need to take out CV as a common and replace that. So you will be having KA PA minus PB divided by KS KD KA, and here it is CV. Please substitute CV here. Are you guys getting this equation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, so based on this equation, suppose if I'm telling, so this is your final answer. Okay, this is your final answer. But here there are lot of terms. Okay, and this is actual step by step description and getting the final answer. But whenever I'm telling which one is your dominating factor or proportionality symbol, suppose I'm saying this rate of adsorption is directly proportional to what? These kind of questions are asked in GATE. This type of question. So I'm just telling you an example by giving you one condition. Suppose at time t is equal to 0 initially, Only A is present. Only A is present. So can I write PB is equals to 0 and this PA is equals to PA naught? Can I replace? So what will be your equation? Rate of adsorption is directly proportional to, please substitute this,
KACTPS.
right? KA,
CT,
CT and
PA.
PA naught. PA naught.
Yes, sir.
It is
Yes, sir.
initial, okay? So this is what they are asking. What is directly proportional? So you just tell if there is adsorption is a rate determining step. If adsorption is a rate determining step, at that condition your rate is directly proportional to initial concentration of reactant. This is my final answer. This is my final answer. So if you draw the graph here, if you are changing initial concentrations and you are getting rate, so what will be my curve? This would be straight line with slope k. So you can write k or some any value, slope m, and m is equals to KACT or something. So this is what they are asking. Whenever there is adsorption is rate determining, your rate is directly proportional to concentration of reactant, and you will be having a straight line passing through origin. Okay. Now, so this is what I am telling, that rate is proportional in case of adsorption as a rate determining step. Can you guys please calculate? Suppose if surface reaction is controlling or desorption is controlling. In that case, you just need to follow this step, but you cannot do every time this lengthy derivation. You just need to careful what and all the steps involved, and finally you want this this term that rate is proportional to concentration. So I'm just taking one example from GATE. Okay, so should I take example or? Okay, so I'll take one example and then we'll solve GATE questions. Suppose you have been given A plus B, it is giving you C, and there is catalyst. There is catalyst. So what will be my representation? Can I write here, right? Like this. You are having a that is here, then B is here adsorb, and you will get C, kind of this. Just a guess. And then what is my rate steps? You can say, can I write these steps as A plus S giving you AS, then B plus S giving you BS, then third step will be A dot S plus B dot S, it is giving you C dot S, and C dot S is giving you C plus S. Can I break down it into this? Right? Now we will do the derivation. That will be a bit shorter than what we did earlier. We'll just guess what should be that value, how I'll get the equation. So please tell me, are you guys clear with these steps? Chetan, what I'm writing this adsorption, then here this adsorption and giving you this adsorption. Just I'm breaking it. A plus S is adsorbing, then B plus S is this is adsorption, and then this is reaction and this is desorption. Just I'm breaking that into 4 parts. So rate of adsorption would be what in this case? K A. Then what will be that? You will be having concentration of sites plus concentration of this. So in case of adsorption, This two step will be there, right? Because both are adsorption. And this is your reaction, and third one is your desorption. So I'm writing for adsorption. You will be having A and B, both are adsorbing. So you'll be having PAPB. And what is concentration of site? For adsorption of A, there will be one site. For adsorption of B, there will be another site. So CV square minus CAS dot CBS. I'm combining these two steps, right? So this is what your reactant, and this is what your product of adsorption. And why it is square? Because you have two molecules. Okay, so that's why this equation is there. The next step would be for desorption. Oh no, it is for surface reaction. So what is there? Can I write surface reaction as Ks? Then what will be here? C. This is what CCS. It's giving you CBS. Okay. So this is what your reaction is. So you will be having CS minus CAS, right? This is for reversible one. Reversible one. Suppose if it is irreversible one, that means you are having AS plus BS, it's giving you CS. That is irreversible one. So your rate will become RS is equal to KS. Then I think it should be opposite. Second, is it correct? Hi Kiran.
Sir, we should be multiply with minus signs.
Right. So this is what.
Yes,
Then
sir.
suppose if it is irreversible, then you will be having K as CAS CBS, right? Please tell me if I'm making some mistake while writing units. Okay, units, or I can say the sign conventions. So this is your RS. Okay. Then third step, rate of desorption. What is there in desorption? CS is giving you C plus S, right? So in case of reversible one, you will be having RD is equals to KD. Then you will be having reactant minus product. So you will be having CS minus C. C is your reactant. So this you can write P in terms of gaseous one. PC, and you'll be having vacant side one. So you just consider this as a irreversible one. So it would be easy to get the equation. Second and third. Any problem while getting this? 1, 2, 3. These are just approximations. You just need to assume, or what we did in case of adsorption. Similar concepts are applied here, but I am not doing exactly step by step. I am just writing based on that values. Okay. Are you guys up to this? Next, suppose if I am telling you reaction, that is surface reaction. Surface reaction is rate determining. Surface reaction is rate determining. So what will you do? Rate of surface reaction is will be there. You what you will do here? You will make adsorption is equal to 0 and rate of desorption is equal to 0. You will get value of CAS, CBS, and what and all is there, and you just substitute that value here. Right? These were our steps. So we are having rate of reaction, surface reaction as KS, CS, CBS. So if you get these values, what will be your values then from equation 1 and 3? What is CAS and CBS? So CAS into CBS is equals to CAS plus CBS is equals to here from 1 and 3, because I'm telling you your reaction, that is surface reaction, is rate controlling. So you need to make adsorption and desorption as 0. So from this you can get CAS into CBS. What is that value from equation 1? Please tell me this.
PA into PB into CV square, sir.
PA into PB into
CV square.
CV square, right? Then
Sir.
from this equation, if you get CCS, what will be that?
PC
That will
into
be
CV.
PC into CV, right? So these are your
Yes.
equations. Okay, these are your equations. And then what remain? You got this equation, surface reaction is there. Okay, now you please substitute this value here, right? What is your next step? First step is writing the rate determining one, making other step 0, and third one, or after this there will be yes, third one, because these are 0, this is 1, this is your second, and this is your third. So what is my third step then? Substituting these values into rate equation. Substituting what I can say, RAD is equals to 0 and RD is equals to 0 in my rate determining step. So your RS will be equals to KS PA PB CV square, right? Then what was my next step? Side balance.
Sir, minus PC minus PV also should be there, na, sir?
In case of reversible, in case of irreversible,
Okay.
if I'm telling you it is irreversible, in case of reversible, yes, that is the way, because we know the steps, how to handle the steps. Okay, just for simplicity I'm considering irreversible one, so that you will be having a single equation. Side balance. Side balance, what will be that? CT is equal to CV into some function of this, right? Don't need to write this equation, just understand what is CT. CT is you are getting in terms of CV, as we got into in adsorption, right? Please tell me so that I can move, and I'll be knowing that you are understanding, right? Okay, then next step was substituting CV in your rate determining step. Rate determining step. So what is written here? CV square. So I need to square this, CT square, this is also square. Okay, so my equation will be of what kind? Rate will be directly proportional to PA PB will be there. I just need to substitute this here. PA will be there, PB will be there, into CT square will be there, and divided by whole values. And what will be here in bracket CV? Suppose if you do the side balance, then CT is equal to CV plus CAS plus CBS plus CCS, and everywhere there will be V. So if you take V as a common, then you'll be having 1 plus, can I write something like KA into PA plus KB into PB plus KC into PC? This is important, okay? Please tell me if you are getting this or not, otherwise I can derive, okay? Using this step only, I am doing this. So CT is equal to CV plus CAS. You substitute, that will be in terms of CV into some quantity. Then CBS, if we substitute CB into some quantity, then CV into sub quantity. So this is function of CA, CB, CC, right? And some constant, whatever multiply, I am writing KA, KB, KC. Chetan, are you getting? Kaushik, Sai Kiran?
Sir, can you please repeat side balance?
Side balance. See, please tell me first, how many adsorb sites are there, or you can say what are the uh, what are my components which are getting adsorbed in this
C and
reaction?
A
C
and
and
B.
CB and
Yes.
A and B. Other than that, is there anyone which is adsorbing?
No, sir.
If you look at this reaction, CH
Yeah,
is
yes, sir.
adsorbing. So how
Yeah,
many
yes, sir.
adsorb things you have?
3, sir.
3. And you know side balance. Side balance is what? Total site is equal to vacant
Vacant
site
side.
plus adsorb site. Adsorb site.
Yes.
So can I write CT is equal to CV plus adsorb is what? CAS, CBS and
Plus
plus
CC.
CCS,
Yes, sir.
right? Now if you
Yes.
substitute these values from where? The one which you got from here. See, suppose you know CCS. CCS is a function of CV, right?
Yes, sir.
Here, if you write what is that? PC into CV. PC into CV. What is CBS? CBS is your PAPB CV square, right? So something
Yes,
kind
sir.
of this equation you will get. So from everything you will get CV as a common. So what you will be having? CV as a common. So you will be having here 1 plus here some constant into PAS plus some constant into PBS plus some constant into CCS. I'm just making an assumption and I'm getting the final equation. Okay. Then K
Yes, sir.
into
Yes.
PCS, kind of this. Okay. And what you want? CV square to be substituted here, right? Here. This I'm marking. Getting?
Yes, sir.
Square. So you will square this equation, right? So what kind of equation you will get at the end? Rate is proportional to PAPB is already there. PAPB is already there. Divided by what? CT square here and here it will be 1 plus whatever is adsorb. KAPAS, KB, PBS, KC, PCS. Kind of this equation. So this is your answer. So you can see in first derivation I did in detail. In second derivation I moved a bit faster and I just drawn or written some steps which are important and that should be reflected in your rate equation, right? And I calculated rate is a of this kind. Even I can write rate is directly proportional to PA PB divided by 1 plus this quantity, right? That is adsorb 1. Now very important, very important, you just make, what was my equation? A plus B was giving you C and there is catalyst. Okay. Can you compare and find out the shortcut method so that I can get this equation? What is numerator consisting of? After observing this, what is numerator consisting of?
Concentration of reactants.
Concentration of reactant. So can I write rate is directly proportional to concentration of reactants? What is denominator consisting of? 1 plus one plus the compounds which are adsorbing, right? Compounds which are adsorbing, right? What are the compounds which are adsorbing here?
A,
Can
B,
I
and
A, B, C.
A, B, and plus C is
C.
also adsorbing, right? So can I write Ka, Ca plus C or Pa, Kb, Pb plus Kc, Pc. So this is what the one which are adsorbed. Suppose I'm telling you next question. You just tell me using this. I am giving you a reaction A plus B is giving you C. There is catalyst involved. And I'm telling you, see, what are assumptions I'm considering here? First is reaction, that is surface reaction is irreversible one, right? Second assumption is
Rate controlling, sir. Surface reaction is.
surface reaction is rate controlling, right? So you got these two assumptions. Something is missing here, that is here you can see by observing here it is square. Are you getting? Here it is square. Why the square is there? Can you guess? Because I'm telling you, in reactants you are having adsorb A, adsorb B. So you will be having A plus S is giving you AS and B plus S giving you BS. So you will be having two sides in reactant. Okay, two sides, that's why it is square. Suppose if I'm write A plus B plus C is giving you D. So how many sides will be there in reactant? 3. So I need to consider it as a cube. Getting? So here three logics are there. One is numerator consisting of your reactants, denominator consisting of 1 plus adsorb 1, right? And the power is equals to adsorb reactants. So you can write power is equals to adsorb reactants. Now using this assumption, suppose if I'm telling you one question, A plus B is giving you C using a catalytic reaction where surface reaction is irreversible and surface reaction is rate controlling. Okay, and I'm telling you A is adsorbing, A is adsorbing on catalyst and it is giving you C after reacting with B. So what is your point from this equation is
B is not absorbing, sir, on catalyst.
B is not adsorbing. Okay. So what can I rate is directly proportional to what will be there in numerator?
PA.
PA plus, not plus, PA into PB. Because
C.
whenever I'm writing, it is concentration of reactant. It is not considering which is adsorbed. Right? Numerator is just considering what and all molecules are there in reactant side. How many molecules are there on reactant side? A and B,
2 PAP.
PAPB. So it is PAPB. What will be my denominator consisting of? 1 plus what and all is getting adsorbed. So out of these three, which is getting adsorbed?
Ka, P, oh, K,
KAPA.
A and C.
Let me check. Have I written here C is adsorbing?
no, sir, but it
No.
should be absorbing.
Okay. Suppose if it is adsorbing, then you write KC PC, you are correct. Okay. Suppose if I am not mentioning anything, then you need to consider, write this. If I am not mentioning whether C is adsorbing or not, you please consider it adsorb, right? Otherwise, suppose if it is asked in reaction, or it has been written कि C is not adsorbed, तुम्हें mention किया गया है कि C is not adsorbing, तो C will not be here, right? Please be careful about this. Okay. Then, what is my power consisting of?
1.
1.
Why 1?
Because one adsorbing reaction.
Absorbed reactants is one. Only
Adsorb
A.
reactant is only 1, so it will be 1 only. So this is what questions, this type of questions are asked for 2 marks. Is it easy to get? If you know if surface reaction is controlling and irreversible reaction, so this is what is asking there. Otherwise, if some other parameters is given, suppose if they are asking if adsorption is controlling or desorption is controlling, then you need to derive, and you need to derive just by steps only. Don't go in detail. If you go in detail, you will be having lots of variables, and if you adjust and do the that what can I say, corrections and all, so it will take a lot many time, and this 2 marks will not be worth for that. Okay. So at that time you skip some steps in between, and you just assume that it is there as it is, right? Now we'll solve gate questions. Gate 2012, 2 marks question. Okay. It's given question, I'm writing the rate controlling step for solid catalyzed irreversible reaction. Rate controlling step for solid catalyzed irreversible reaction is surface reaction. Okay. So first thing is given irreversible. You just write rate controlling step for solid catalyzed reaction which is irreversible is A plus B giving you C. So after looking at this expression, can you tell, is it adsorption step, is it reaction step, or is it a desorption step?
Surface reaction steps, sir.
It should be surface reaction because A plus B giving you C, right?
Yes, sir.
And it is written where adsorb A plus adsorb B is giving you adsorb C. So they have mentioned there adsorb A is reacting with adsorb B to give adsorb C. Okay. Now you need to find out rate. I'm just writing final expression. You need to find out rate. What will be that? I want answer from. I'll need some terms from each and everyone, right? So first Chetan will tell, then Kaushik, Saikiran, Rutujan, Shreyas. Okay. So please tell me rate is directly proportional to what is there in numerator. What should be there in numerator?
So PA into PB.
PA into PB because they are reactant.
Yes.
What should be there in denominator? 1 plus
1 plus KAPA plus KBPB plus KCPC.
KBPB plus KCPC. And what should be my order here, or we can say power to this?
2, sir.
2.
Where?
Why not it is cube?
So 2 adsorption sites will be.
On reactant, right? 2 adsorbed on reactant. So this is your final answer for 2 marks. You got that. Next question. Gate 2014. I am writing vapor phase catalytic reaction. Vapor phase catalytic reaction. Q plus R is giving you as follows. LA radial mechanism. LA radial mechanism. And it is mentioned R and S are not adsorbed. Initially, only reactants are present in, or you can write reactants are present in equimolar ratio. Reactants are present, and it is written only reactants are present. Only reactants are present in equimolar ratio. Surface reaction step is a rate controlling. Surface reaction is rate controlling. Okay, you need to write, find, it is asked find initial rate in terms of PT. In terms of PT. PT is a total pressure. Now, can you please tell me what should be my equation? Rate is proportional to Shreyas,
Sir, first,
tell me.
So PR into PS, oh sorry, PQ uh, divided by 1 plus
First tell me what is numerator.
the PR into PQ.
PR into PQ. Yes. Then what is 1 plus?
1 plus K, 1 minute, sir.
Please keep in mind which are adsorbed. Okay.
Yeah, KQ into PQ.
PQ. What should be the power?
The power should be 1, sir, because only one site is involved.
Okay. Anybody has this question? I don't know exactly. Wait. I have uploaded this on group. Okay. So what are options given are rate is equals to A PT divided by first option 1 plus B PT. Second is rate is equals to A into PT divided by 1 plus B PT square. C is option, that is third is rate is equals to A PT square divided by 1 plus B PT, and option D is your rate is equals to A PT square divided by 1 plus B PT whole square. What should be my answer then?
C.
3.
Why 3? Please consider the conditions given here. What is given?
Equimolar.
Equimolar, right? Equimolar means at initial stage PA is equals to PB. Both are in same. And you know PA plus PP is equals to total pressure, because there is no other component. It is written only reactants are present. Okay. So PA is equal to PB. So what can I write? PA is equals to PB is equals to PT by 2, right? PT by 2. If I substitute this, I think it is Q and, okay, let me change Q and R. Q, this is R. Q, this is R. So what will be that then? PQ is equal to PT square by 2. Oh, wait, PT by 2. PT by 2 into PT by 2. And there then in denominator I will be having what? PQ is PT by 2. Here also PT by 2. Right? So can I write this equation in terms of this? Rate is directly proportional to PT square divided by 4 divided by 1 plus PT by 2. Now, if I consider this 1 by 4 as A and 1 by 2 as B, will I get this equation?
Yes, sir.
Right? So for 2 marks. Next is GATE 2001. 2001. You write vapor phase catalytic reaction A plus B is giving you P. A plus B giving you P. Wait for a minute. I told you it is radial. So you know radial mechanism, right? That is B is replacing your reactant adsorb, right? The one which has adsorbed, it has been replaced by your reactant B. Okay, and that's why it is written here also that only Q is adsorbed, right? Q is already adsorbed, then R is replacing that and it is forming S. So it is following radial mechanism. Even if the reaction is not given, you should be able to write because they have mentioned radial. Next question. A plus B is giving you wait a minute. Okay, A plus B. It is following radial mechanism. I am writing radial mechanism ERM. Okay, and reaction step is a rate controlling. Reaction step is rate controlling. Okay, rate controlling, and this reaction is irreversible one. Product also adsorbs. Next thing is product also adsorbs. Now please tell me what is my case. Rate is equals to
PA into PB by 1 plus KAPA plus KPPP.
plus KBPB.
P sir, product,
Product is your P.
because it is
Okay,
also
wait.
absorbing.
K. Oh yes, yes. Okay. So this is what you are having KP, and this is BP because it is following area radial, right? And here it is already adsorb. Which was there? Adsorb B was there. A is coming. It is replacing, and you are getting C adsorb, right? Or this is P adsorb.
Sir,
So you are
denominator
having
power should be 1.
Power 1.
okay, okay, okay. Power 1 because adsorb is 1.
Yes.
So this is your answer. Can I write here K? So this was
Yes, sir.
option.
Yes,
You
sir.
can write anything, okay? Just you know what is answer, then you can write any proportionality. Get 2000. Heterogeneous, irreversible reaction is given. Where reaction, surface reaction is rate controlling. Surface reaction is rate controlling. Okay. Then it is given A is gaseous one, B is also gaseous one. It is giving you C, that is gaseous one, and it is written adsorb A plus adsorb B is giving you adsorb C. You need to find out rate. I think you know this. What is my answer?
AA
PA
Divided by
into PB upon 1
KA
plus
PA plus
KA.
KB.
Yes, sir.
plus
KB
KBPB
whole
yes
square
plus KCPC.
plus
KCPC, right?
KCP
And to the
whole
power what?
square.
2, sir.
Power
2.
3.
Right?
2 sir.
So this is
Or
your 2 marks
Power
question, right? Power is 2. So this is what I'm telling about this. Okay. So you can derive it for when desorption is controlling, or suppose other combinations will be given, you know the steps, right? First step is to make the one step that is rate controlling as it is, and you need to replace the terms in rate controlling step by making other step 0, right? After that, what is the next step? Once you replace these values, you need to balance the site. After balancing site, take CV as a common and substitute in the rate determining step. So you will be getting this as a final answer. So at this stage now you are aware how to get the actual answer, and you know what is the shortcut method. So whichever method is given, you can based on that you can apply anything. Okay. So what I'm telling now. So I think you guys are aware, or you know that how can I get the rate for various combinations, right? Getting? Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So for in next, so we'll take 1 hour class, not today, and we will finish deactivation of catalyst. Okay. So this is a new topic which has been added from last year only, and this is just a short topic. If you know other things, then you can easily solve, right? Deactivation is simple. What is there? Suppose you have a catalyst. After long use, what will happen? This catalyst become deactivate. Okay. So you need to reactivate that catalyst. So what we write, what we have wrote earlier, rate of reaction as minus dCA by dt is equals to K into Ca, right? In homogeneous reaction. Similarly, here will be rate of deactivation. So I am writing rate of deactivation as K will be for deactivation, Ca to the power I, and there will be activity coefficient. So activity coefficient is telling you what is the efficiency of that catalyst, right? So this kind of equation you will write, then you will substitute in rate equation. So that's only the deactivation portion. Okay, so we'll see whenever we'll get whenever there will be our next lecture, and then I think it's over of our CRE2, and we'll start chapter number, I think 22 it is. I don't have notes for that, so